good sign as all the lights have been extinguished around the 1/3 mile oval. Safety vehicle looking to move down off the speedway on the backstretch. Always a good sign, as that signifies we're going to go to green this next time around. 20 laps is the distance for tonight's late model main event, the second late model feature of the evening. Tightly bunched the field, works over in turn number 3. We look for the start out of turn number 4. Danny Kobyluck stares the field down. He's shaking his head. Yes, he likes what he sees as we look to go green this time around as Greg Peck and Matt Kobyluck. They were up in row number 1. They quickly go nose to tail. Now Kobyluck takes a peek down low out of turn number 2 as rookie driver Matt Kobyluck looking to take the lead early in this main event. The rest of the field side by side, bumper to bumper out of turn number 4. Kobyluck takes over the field at lap number 1. As Matt Kobyluck now leading the 5 of Greg Peck and the 39 of John Brower Jr. down the backstretch through the turns. Kobyluck, a rookie driver in the late model division, making his presence felt thus far in the season. Driving that beautiful purple and white number 40. John Brower Jr. next to move up to challenge Greg Peck for that runner-up position. Mark Atkinson holding on to the 4th spot. Then it's the 19 of Rondo and the 8 of Mark St. Hilaire. Tommy Fern in the 17, the 89 of Larry Cody right there as well. Field continues to run tightly bunched down the backstretch into turn number 3. Brower and Peck still involved in a side-by-side battle out of turn number 4. We look to click off lap number 4. Brower now taking over second as Greg Peck dropping off the pace just a bit. We got 3 wide over in turn number 2 as Matt Sapiri, Tommy Fern, and it looks as though it's Russ LaJoy all looking for a little racing room on the backstretch. Lap number 5 becomes history this time around. John Brower Jr., Mark Atkinson working 1, 2, and 3. After that, side by side between Greg Peck and Mark St. Hilaire, Larry Cody, and Farmer Phil Rondo. So that's how the top 8 shape up after 5 circuits. Keeping our eyes on a pair of black automobiles. They're in the middle of the pack at the present time. Of course, the black and red numeral 47 and the black and yellow or green numbered 42 for Jay Stewart. They're stuck in the middle of the pack as the field turning laps at a fast pace at the present time as Kobyluck continues as the leader. Brower continues to run about 3 or 4 car lengths behind with the 39. Mark St. Hilaire up to challenge for that 3rd spot, pulling up alongside Mark Atkinson. They're battling for 4th out on the speedway. Actually, that looks like they're battling for 3rd. Larry Cody looking to make it a 3-car battle for that position as St. Hilaire looks to see a little daylight into turn number 3. We got his car in trouble over in turn number 2. Looks as though it's a 07 of Matt Sapiri. Looks as though Sapiri had a tire going down on that automobile as he looks to park it. Coming out of turn number 2. Well, the field looks to wind him up out of turn number 3. Kobyluck throwing the green flag, 8 down, 12 laps remaining. Matt Kobyluck looks to pick up where he left off with the 40. Mark St. Hilaire coming to life as he looks to challenge John Brower Jr. Put a little bumper tag into turn number 3. Larry Cody and the 19 of Rondo. Mark St. Hilaire a little loose. That allowed Brower to regain control of the runner-up position. Mark St. Hilaire looking to duplicate the move. Halfway marker due out this time around. It'll be 10 down, 10 to go. Field tightly bunched in the middle of the pack. Couple drivers a little loose. Tommy Goodrow, one of those loose drivers. Jay Stewart, a little loose through the turns, gets the car pointed in the right direction as the 89 of Larry Cody looking to move up to that 4th position as Mark St. Hilaire dropping off the pace with the 8. Looks as though he may have a tire down that automobile. That'll bring out the caution. George McGugan, 07. They'll look to pick up the tail on the field. Meanwhile, up in front, the pace car off the speedway. Look to pick up the pace over in turn number 4 as Matt Kobyluck looks to jump back out front. He's now being challenged by the 7X of Mark Atkinson through the turns. We got trouble through the turns. The 89 of Larry Cody, the 29 of David Blaine, and the 17 of Tommy Fern. Everybody continues on their way. Looks as though Kevin Debus running into trouble with the 58. A tough break for your feature winner earlier on this afternoon as Debus looks to pull the 58 off the speedway. Meanwhile, the top 4 look to run it high. We've got trouble through the turns. Looks as though it's the 89 of Larry Cody and the 8 of Mark St. Hilaire. evening's racing program back in action tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m. starting time. Caution flag remains out on the speedway. Mark St. Hilaire off and running, and the green flag not yet being displayed. Now we're back at Mark Atkinson again, working up in row number 1. Atkinson and Kobyluck side by side out of turn number 1. We've got trouble out of turn number 4. The 18 of Danny Field going around. Car coming to a halt at the start-finish line. Field now has the car fired up. The caution flag will come out. So we're going to continue to row number 1. They look to accelerate in turn number 3. Green flag back out. 8 laps remaining for all the cash and the points as Matt Kobyluck looks to work his way down to turn number 1. Atkinson settling down to that runner-up position that's side by side for third. John Brower Jr. battling with the 19 of defending track champion Phil Rondo. Field plays a little bumper tag. The 3 of Goodrow and the 5 of Greg Peck swap a little paint. CJ Fry battling with the 42 of Jay Stewart. Tommy Fern coming to a halt at the start-finish line. 13 laps scored as complete. Matt Sapiri has a 0-7 fired up. Caution back out on the speedway. Little trouble up in front. Greg Penny, green flag back out. 7 laps to the finish. Matt Kobyluck and Phil Rondo now running second. Mark Atkinson battling with the 39 of John Brower Jr. About a car length separate the first 2 automobiles. 13 down, 7 laps remaining. Out of turn number 4, Matt Kobyluck continues to set the pace. Tommy Goodrow on the move as he looks to break out into the top 4. 5 to go mark being displayed by Danny Cordaway atop the starter stand. Matt Kobyluck in the 40 continues to set the pace. Rondo running that second position. Brower runs third. Goodrow now up to 4th. CJ Fry running 5th. That's Mark Atkinson, Greg Peck, Russell Joy, Tommy Fox, David Blaine, and the 22 Todd Ceravolo. Keep your eyes on the 89 of Larry Cody. Cody looks to be coming to life. He'd like to break out in the top 10. Jay Stewart a long way back with the 42 after that visit to the pit area. Next time around, the 2 to go marker will be displayed to the field. Top 5 remain unchanged. That's 2 to go marker going out to the field this next time around as Matt Kobyluck continues to lead the 19 of Rondo. Middle of the pack tightly bunched through the turns. As Matt Kobyluck, the rookie driver from Oakdale, looking for his first ever feature victory here at the Speedway. White flag coming out this next time around. Kobyluck continues to lead the 19 of Rondo, the 39 of Brower, the 3 of Goodrow, and the 6X of CJ Fry. Trouble on the start-finish line. The 18 of Danny Field running into trouble. Meanwhile, through the turns, the checker flag in hand as Matt Kobyluck looks to pick up his first ever late model feature victory. Todd Ceravolo taking a quick excursion off the speedway, but he's able to cross the start-finish line as Matt Kobyluck, driving car number 40, picks up his first ever feature victory. Joe Cole is going down trackside. He's going to have a word with the brand new feature winner.
The P&H Construction, Kobyluck Sand and Gravel, Bunnell's Auto Body, plus a host of others listed as sponsors on car number 40 as the rookie finds his way into victory lane. Well, a very happy rookie here in victory lane. Ray's Backhoe Service, just one of the many sponsors on this automobile. In fact, he's got a few more. JMA Trucking. They're all over the race car. Colchester, Quick Print. And as we look around, we find even more sponsors on car number 40. As the driver's still inside, big thanks to Mom and Dad. He's gotten a lot of help, ladies and gentlemen. First ever feature win for the driver of car number 40. Well, this little guy not only can drive a race car, he plays basketball. He's multi-talented, as they say. Matt Kobyluck, congratulations. That first one's got to feel real good.
Feels great, Joe. Feels great.
Now, you've worked hard. You've rented the track on Friday afternoons. You've paid your dues. Did you ever think the first one was going to come this early and almost this easy?
I didn't think it was going to come this early, but I'll take it any way I can get it.
You know, you had Phil Rondo breathing fire in your back bumper. That had to be a little intimidating, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, having someone that good on back of you, you know, it's, I don't know what to say, you know. To be in front of people like that is very encouraging.
You know, you've worked hard, you've paid your dues, you've got a lot of help, a lot of friends, a lot of crew, a lot of sponsors. It's all got to feel pretty good, especially the party. Where is it going to be tonight? That's what I want to know.
It's going to be everywhere.
It's going to be everywhere. Is everybody invited?
Everybody.
We'll find it. Ladies and gentlemen, first time feature winner as young Matt Kobyluck, not too short. In fact, on the tall side, picks up his first ever win. Sure, you can thank them all.
I just want to thank all my crew, my dad, my mom, and all the other sponsors on my car. Thank you very much.
You know, Matt, hopefully this is just the first of many.
I hope so.
Okay, I'll be down here in Victory Lane. Matt says he'd like to be back.